Prime Minister Mottley toured the exhibits and engaged the business people, after which she highlighted the resilience of the island's manufacturing sector as a key factor in its continued success. She also commended the Barbados Manufacturers Association for the developmental role it continues to play, as well as its focus on trade and innovation with the summit.
As we all know, COVID has been that disruptor for all of us. Ironically, in the early part of COVID, one of the things that continued to do well when tourism wasn't doing well was in fact manufacturing. And I think that in the early days, the disinfectants, a number of the other products were found markets that they had not had before. I want to also thank Export Barbados, BIBC, and the Minister. As we move around, they're working with a number of persons. I think BMA has insisted that their theme this year is innovation. And you can certainly see that there are a number of interesting concepts here that in some instances Export Barbados is already working with.
Prime Minister Mottley also reflected on some of the exhibits she saw and encouraged Barbadians to come out and support the summit when it continues this weekend.
I saw the very interesting stuff with respect to the batteries, and you saw the young man there, and the scale. We also saw the excellent work and the process of getting additional certification with the red diamond fertilizer, which is particularly appropriate at this stage for us to investigate because of the quadrupling of the global prices of fertilizer. And therefore, we are going to continue to work and encourage innovation as much as possible. The excellent work with the robots and the coding, you saw that, and the youngsters, and I think the only reason we didn't see the teachers here today is because it's Teachers Professional Day. So, and of course then you have the traditional stuff that we've been showing. The breadfruit wine was very good. And it really was very good, chilled. So I think that Barbadians will have a wonderful time this weekend.
The Prime Minister adds it may be necessary in some cases to create clusters with some companies to create a greater impact for export.
I'm so happy to see that some of these homemade wines are now in supermarkets and things like that, and a number of the people doing the other artisanal stuff in terms of soaps and creams, etc. We want to be able to help people improve their branding and their marketing, and in some instances you will find that we're going to have to be able to do clusters but with a single marketing brand. It makes no sense everybody pulling in different directions, when in truth and in fact what we need to be able to do is to build brand awareness. So there's some products that are here that we can work with, and there are others that Mark and Davidson are now working on to build out.
Now, earlier in the day, President of Barbados, Dame Sandra Mason, also toured the exhibits and interacted with the exhibitors. The BMA's Trade and Innovation Summit continues on Saturday and Sunday this weekend. Ryan Broome, CBC News.